Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me for the full moon release tonight. You may notice that I have a little friend here that will pop in and have a few things to say during the time we're together. Unfortunately, the internet is down in Brunswick, so I will just go through exactly what I was going to go through with you guys, and I will upload it to the group as soon as I can do that. Apparently it's been down since about 5:30 this afternoon, but I've been out, so I wasn't aware that it was down. So the full moon and the new moon are really important times, especially for women, because it falls in line with our menstrual cycle as well. So you may have heard of books like The Red Tent, or of different goddesses and priestesses talking about the energy that they use in the full moon and the new moon period to release and set intention. So tonight it's the last full moon of 2016, which is incredibly exciting because what a year it's been and how quickly it has flown by, but also because it's a super moon, which means that the energy is more potent and that it's closer to Earth, so we can get more of the beautiful rays. And they often talk about sunbaking under the moonlight, and it's especially special when it's under a super full moon. So every month I sit out in my little area here, which is my outdoor healing space. So you'll see behind me I've got my lotus flower that I've painted on the wall. Beside me is my treatment table, and a beautiful gift from my friend Beck from the Co-Work Co in East Brunswick. It was a big light that says love, but I've pulled it apart and done a little bit of kind of craft work on it so that I always have her love as well as the love of the angels in this space as well. And during the full moon, I will sit out here and I will spend time with the full moon, my angels and guides, and I'll write a letter releasing what I no longer want to have in my life under the full moon. So the full moon is specifically a time for releasing. The new moon is specifically a time for setting intention. So tonight we're releasing the energy of 2016 as well as for the whole year, as well as just what's happened in this last cycle, so the last cycle from the previous full moon. So I was reading a little bit up on this because I'm still learning. Even though I've been healing for about 12 years and been psychic all my life, I'm still learning a lot about the full moon and its power. And there's this incredible woman who talks about the full moon on Facebook, and her name is Elizabeth Peru. And she talks about how this full moon is especially important because we are not only releasing the energy of 2016, but we're releasing the energy since 2008. So something may have happened in that year that you have been holding on to. Maybe it was a relationship breakdown, a change in career. Maybe you said yes to you and you still were unsure of how you really felt about that. And this is now a time to be able to release that so that we can move on to bigger and better things. And 2016 is also a 9 year, so a completion year. And so generally my full moon ritual will begin with me lighting a candle. So I don't know if you can, you can see on the screen I've lit a couple of candles out here. And I will sit and have some time to reflect on what has happened in the last cycle. And this is a big one because, as I said before, we're going through the whole year. So I will think about what I've learned in the last cycle, maybe some relationship lessons that I've had, maybe some, and most definitely, some business lessons that I've had, and also some internal lessons that I may have experienced that I may not have communicated to anyone else apart from my angels. And I will allow myself to let all of my expression flood out onto a piece of paper. So I will write a letter, usually saying, Dear La Luna, so the moon, and I will say, during this time, I am releasing all of this. And I have a little statement that I actually learnt when I first began healing. And the statement is, if you want to copy it down, I'll say it slowly. I release from all my being, my energetic body and spiritual body, all that no longer serves me. I release all bonds, curses, spells and entities in all time and space and all dimensions of time and space. I thank the angels, Mother Earth and Spirit for all they have done for me during this last cycle, and I release it now. And often after that, I will then document, like just dot points, the different parts of what I will be releasing. So I was pushing back from dinner with my beautiful friend Neri, and I was talking about what I was going to do on this call tonight because, hey, it was going to be a call for a while, and now unfortunately it's just a video. Well, fortunately, hey, we don't want to have to deal with technology on a full moon. And I thought that it would be perfect, and the angels also said it would be perfect for us to have a little bit of a release and a visualization meditation that I can channel through them, to give you a bit of a practice to release and have a bit of a go visually and energetically writing that letter. So if you just want to take a big deep breath now for me, we'll begin this meditation, and it'll only go for maybe about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So I want you to gently close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I want you to notice your breathing. Are you breathing deeply, right down into the depths of your stomach? Or is your breathing shallow? And I want you to see yourself sitting on the edge of a beautiful greeny blue rock pool. And it's night time, but you can see perfectly because the fireflies are all buzzing around you. And the beautiful super full moon lights the way and glistens on top of the water. And as you dip your toes in, as you sit on the edge of this rock pool, the water is warm and inviting, and you easily and effortlessly slip into the water now. And as you swim around this rock pool, you realise it's actually deeper than you thought. You can't touch the bottom, but you are completely safe. And you keep your head above the water just for a few minutes, just taking in all the beautiful fireflies and the frogs and the full moon glistening above you. You can feel its rays just healing you right now. And as you lower your head under the water, what you realize is you can breathe and you can see. And you see small fish swimming around and the rocks and the coral. And when you look down at your body, you notice these silver strings hanging from different areas. And these silver strings are the connections that you have to people that no longer serve you and serve your highest good. to situations that no longer serve your highest good, and environments, places that no longer serve your highest good. And as you breathe in deeply, because you can, underwater, you notice that these silver strings hanging from your body are gently and slowly dissolving. And you notice that one just down near your left ankle. It slowly dissolves. And as it drops out of your skin, it leaves a small mark. But that too heals instantly. And you continue allowing these silver strings to dissolve and dissolve and disappear and release and dissolve and dissolve and disappear and release, dissolving, dissolving, disappearing, releasing. And as you look down at your body now, you see clear, beautiful, healthy skin. You see no attachments to anything. You are released and you are clear of anything that has been holding you back. And as you gently hop out of the water and wrap that beautiful lush blue towel that has just been placed on that rock for you around your body, and you pick up that beautiful gold pen and that beautiful leather-bound notebook, also just left there for you. And you write to the moon, "Dear La Luna, I release from all my body, my being, my energy, and my spiritual being, all that no longer serves me, all bonds, binds, curses, spells, and entities, all relationships, situations, and environments that no longer serve me, in all time and space, in all dimensions of time and space. And I thank the angels, Mother Earth, and Spirit for all they have done for me during this last cycle." And you list everything that you release. You release the bad relationships. You release the money blocks and the beliefs that no longer serve you. You release the fears of failure. You release it all. And you look up to the moon and you say, "Divine healing intelligence of the moon, using the orange-red sword of your light, please cut me loose from all fear, worry, anxiety of failing to achieve my goals. Release and dissolve all disappointment, frustration, and letdown I feel about my past setbacks. Allow me to charge forward with renewed belief in myself and my abilities to succeed and accomplish wonderful things which will contribute to my life and other people's lives. Help me to become aware how my failures can be turned into successes. Remind me to appreciate all the success I already have in my life and open doors for more. Thank you, beautiful La Luna. And you breathe in and out, and you let it all go. And when you're ready, you open your eyes. I've just had a visitor. How was that? So take another deep breath for me. And that's another way that you can release energy under the full moon as well. And you can go to that place whenever you want to go to that place. So that's yours now, and you can head there with your angels as well. Now, because we don't have the call, we don't have kind of any kind of questions coming back and forth or anything like that. So it's as easy as that. It took us just over 15 minutes. And so I do that every full moon. I write that letter, and then at the end, I grab my candle and I burn that letter under the full moon. And the reason that I burn the letter under the full moon is because I want to emit the energy of what I've written on the pages, up into the universe, so that everyone so that all of them can be released, and the universe and the moon can cleanse them for me, so I no longer have to carry them. This can also, you can do this anytime. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a full moon. It can be when you feel that there's stuff that you need to let go of. If there's, especially this time of year, there might be situations or gatherings, functions that you don't feel comfortable going to, and it's completely fine to release that energy once you've come home. Or if you feel a little bit nervous prior to going to the function, just ask Archangel Michael to come in and protect you while you're there. He has no physical body, so he is able to come and protect you while you're in that space. You just have to say his name 3 times and he'll be there. And all angels and entities and priestesses, gods, goddesses, archangels, magical creatures and fairies are available on tap for us. We just need to learn to ask for help. They are unable to help us unless we ask for it because of free will on earth. So don't be afraid to ask for help. They want to see us achieve the best we can achieve and to be the best we can be. So it's important to let yourself also receive, and so you can be the best that you can be, and allow these wonderful, magical, loving beings to help you achieve what you want to. So a little recap: we write to the full moon, we repeat the different sayings either written down or we say it, and we list what we want to release during especially this one, 2016, or just the last cycle, whatever you feel is best. And then grab your candle and burn your letter under the full moon. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, even though we had a few technical issues. We're okay now, and it's been really wonderful to see everyone joining the I Am Project group. I'm extremely passionate about showing women that they can use their language for good, whether it's talking to someone or setting their goals or their internal dialogue. So you have the power to be able to choose the words that you say, especially after I am, which is what creates your reality. So I'm sending you full moon blessings, lots of love, lots of healing, and if you have any questions, just comment below, and I'm happy to help you along the way. So lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.